How do you go about getting a literary agent? My name is Gina. I'm an author, editor, publishing professional. I help you make your writing better. Sometimes I forget that we need to talk about the basics around here. So, a literary agent is a person who takes your manuscript and submits it to the publishers that do not accept manuscripts directly from authors. Publishers, some of the big ones especially, simply cannot accept every single manuscript that comes their way, and they cannot even begin to read through all of the queries because they would be doing absolutely nothing but reading queries. And so they have this extra step in which a literary agent has vetted some of these manuscripts and they are submitting only the things that they know this editor will want to see. You are probably much more familiar with a real estate agent. A literary agent functions in much the same way. They are your advocate through this process that otherwise could be very confusing and could lead to you getting taken advantage of. But they are very knowledgeable in this very niche piece of the law, and they know how to help guide you through that process in a way that is going to be fair and advantageous to you. In order to get a literary agent, you are going to write query letters and create a submission package. That submission package is going to include the query letter, it is going to include a synopsis, and it is going to include sample pages of your work. The number of sample pages is different for every literary agent, though there are some standards here. Usually it's going to be the first 10 pages. Occasionally it's the first 5 or the first 25 or the first 3 chapters. Like I said, there are some variances here. The most common number is the first 10 pages. And so you are going to send this package off to literary agents who represent the genre and the category that you are writing. So if you are writing young adult fantasy, you are going to send this off to literary agents who represent young adult fantasy. And they are going to read it. And if they want to see more of your work, they will say, please send me more of your pages. And if they want to represent you and they think they can help you sell this book, they will reach out and they will offer you representation. At that point, you will pay nothing. You do not pay a literary agent. There are no submission fees, there are no reading fees, there are no representation fees. They will be paid only a commission, much like a real estate agent. Real estate agent only gets paid when the house sells. Literary agent only gets paid when the book sells. This process is long and soul crushing in a lot of ways. There are a lot of people who do not get represented on the first book that they send out, or the second, or the third. It often takes several novels for you to develop a craft and to develop a network strong enough to know who exactly to send this to and how to create a book that everybody does think can sell. This is a long, lengthy process. This is a difficult industry to break into. You're going to write a query letter, synopsis, sample pages. The book does need to be finished because a literary agent could respond within 2 minutes and say, oh, yes, I love the sound of this. Send me the rest of the manuscript, please. So don't start querying until you have a book finished, but this could take a really long time.